What's going on, people? Edstar here, back with another game week preview. We are on to the big one, and I mean the big one, the one that I do not want to lose more than any fixture in the Premier League. It's home to that team on the south coast. I don't even want to say their name. I want to see 110% effort in this game. If I do not see 110% effort in this game, I will absolutely lose my shit, because I've had enough, you know, had enough of the bad results. This is the game where we need to turn up. You know, they've been massively overperforming this year, Brighton, which is really hurts me to say. So it's a case of we need to turn up. If we do not turn up in this game, we are going to get spanked silly, and I just cannot I do not want to watch that. I don't think any Palace fan wants to watch that right now. We just want to see a team that puts in 110% effort against our biggest rivals, because this is the big one. If we lose this game, questions are seriously going to start to be asked of Vieira. For me personally, I don't want to see us lose this game. You know, it's going to be a big loss without Will Zaha, and you know, they've got big players in their team, like for example, what's his name? I've forgotten his fucking name now. Alexis McAllister, that's his bloody name. And McAllister, Moises Caicedo, and Mitoma as well is another great player that they've got. Their scouting network, I must admit, unfortunately it does hurt me to say this, is really, really good. So it's going to be a very, very difficult game. Tomorrow is just going to be one of those fixtures. If we don't win this game, it's going to be a very, very toxic fan base tomorrow if we don't win this game. So we need to make sure we turn it up to the max make sure as the fans turn it up to the players, you know, tell them that we want to see a performance against Brighton Hove Albion, because they are our biggest rivals for sure. You know how good they've been this year. I don't need to say much more. They really are massively overperforming. 6th place in the league at the moment. It really, really does hurt me to see them performing very well at the moment. So let's try and predict a 1 to 11 for this fixture. Starting off in goal, Vicente Gaeta. Again, pretty straightforward decision. We don't need to get into that. Defenders, again, pretty straightforward decision. Again, don't need to really get into that. Mitchell, straightforward decision. Gahey and Richards at the moment, they've been the 2 centre-backs whilst Anderson is still injured. I do think he is not too far away, but I still wouldn't risk him in this game. Zaha's going to be out for still a couple of weeks, so it's going to be a difficult game. Right back will probably be Nathaniel Klein. Again, I think that's a pretty straightforward decision, don't need to get into that. 2 centre mids, I would still start Will Hughes over Jeffrey Schlupp, but I can't see that happening. You know, I don't know what Vieira sees in Schlupp, to be honest with you. I don't know what he adds to the team. I think he is rather shit, to put it bluntly. But he did score last week, so maybe this will make his confidence a little bit better. Then we have got Decore next to him. Again, I think that's another pretty straightforward decision. We don't really need to get into that. And then we've got the 3 attacking midfielders, 2 wingers, 1 attacking mid behind their striker. Again, I think that's another straightforward decision. So left-sided player, I would go with Eberechi Eze. I don't think he's a left winger personally, but Zaha's injured at the moment, so I think he can do a decent job until Zaha is back. I'll go Elise through the middle. Yeah, I think that's again another straightforward decision. I think the right winger will be Jordan Ayew. Again, I don't think he's very good enough personally. I don't know what he contributes to the team. But again, I think that's another pretty much a straightforward decision. So again, it's fairly straightforward. So striker wise, I think it will be Odsonne Edouard up top. He needs to produce in this game. He really, really needs to produce. This is the game where strikers and midfielders need to start creating. Eze needs to start creating for me personally. So It'll be a very interesting game. If we start off on the wrong foot, this is where I think the game could go wrong for us. We need to be on the front foot from minute 1 to minute 90. I don't want to see any more of this Brighton dominance against us. You know, there's been a couple of lucky results that we've had against them. Drew both games last season, so we'll just have to see how we go. But I'm really, really hoping the boys put 110% effort in tomorrow. If they do not, I'm telling you now, Operation Palace will be very, very toxic. My reaction, I'll tell you that right now. If I do not see 110% effort, I probably will lose my shit, to put it bluntly. As much as I don't want to do that, they're pretty much giving me no choice. So that's going to be it for this game week preview. I do appreciate all the support on the channel at the moment. Make sure you've hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my future uploads. Again, I'm just super busy at the moment. I'm trying to find time to do everything, but at the moment my time a lot is taken up by work, so I'm not sure if I can get gaming content out at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, thank you so much for the lots of the support. Hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you soon for the next video, and hopefully we can get the job done. Come on, you fucking Palace.